So the plans to build structure, all of the investor-owned utilities throughout the state of California, which is SDG&E, Pacific Gas and Electric in Southern California, Edison, have hundreds of millions of dollars in funds that that is dedicated to providing the make-ready charging infrastructure to support the electrification of medium and heavy-duty fleets. And so we intend to do that. SDG&E was about a year behind the other larger investor-owned utilities to the north of us in deploying our program, but we're about a year and a half in from our official launch, and it's really exciting. We've completed construction on about a handful of sites so far, and we have, 10 to 12, I would say, that are currently in construction. And so we're really, really on the cusp of being able to tell some really exciting stories about how beneficial these fleet operators have been benefiting from going to electric.
I mean, the simplest solution for all folks is to charge where they park their park their truck overnight. So if you can get your landlord to let you install a charger, we are happy to help you with that. We also administer an incentive program called Energize. It has 2 I's in it. And that allows for, funding. And it's a benefit to the landlord in the long run. Also, it's an investment that they make to, increase their property value. So that's the easiest solution. But I know that that's not available for everybody. Some people need public charging. So California is also making historic investments in electrifying corridors so that there'll be public charging available where trucks can pull up and fuel in a way that feels more traditional to like how we fuel with diesel right now. But I would also say that I think a lot of us believe that that's the only way to fuel. And then once you've actually tried like driving an electric car, you realize that it only takes a very small change in your habits to get used to plugging in at night and then driving by all the gas stations all day long. Like it sounds like something impossible to do, but it's actually a fairly small shift in pattern and behavior. And so I think that it's going to be like an all of the above. Like folks will have chargers at their lots, they'll have chargers available publicly. A lot of dealers, like Volvo's tech dealers, they have chargers at their dealerships. So if the emergency, you run in, you charge. And then there's a new model called Truck as a Service. There's a few companies in California doing this, like Quad EV, Forum, Zeem, and others, where basically they're building out just huge yards of solid chargers, and you'd be leasing or renting the truck from them with the parking spot with the charger. So there's just like a variety of solutions, and I think we're going to find one that fits everybody.
A lot of options. Yeah, that's good to hear. Honestly, I've given it a lot of thought, and I think about all the scenarios, especially in my case. But my case is very similar to others because a lot of people do work at the Oakland ports where I work at. We all have the same route. Right in front of my yard where we park, there is about 15 trucks with 15 chargers there that they have all the time too. So I've seen that, and I'm like, okay, they could do it. I see them work all the time, so they got it done. All right, let's see what else I could do. So I've been speaking to my landlord as well too, because if it makes money, it's gonna make sense to everyone to kind of install the chargers. So.